More than 100 million Capital One credit card customers and applicants across the U.S. and Canada have been affected by a massive data breach. The company said yesterday a Seattle woman is under arrest. She's accused of stealing personal information from credit card applications. CTM consumer investigative correspondent Anna Werner is here. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. Capital One says this breach was discovered on July 19th. They say the system's vulnerability was immediately fixed, but not before the hacker stole personal data on thousands of customers. That includes about 140,000 Social Security numbers in the U.S., as well as 80,000 linked bank account numbers. The company says the bulk of the hacked data was from consumers and small businesses who applied for credit cards between 2005 and early 2019. The woman the FBI says is responsible for the hack, Paige A. Thompson, a former software engineer for Amazon. She's been charged with computer fraud and abuse after authorities say she bragged about the hack online. Now, this news, of course, comes a week after the credit monitoring agency Equifax agreed to pay up to $700 million for a 2017 data breach that exposed personal and financial information of about 147 million Americans. Capital One says it believes it's unlikely the information was used for fraud, but it says it'll continue to investigate and offer free credit monitoring services to those affected.
So, Anna, if you're a Capital One customer, how do you find out if you've been compromised, and what do you do to protect yourself?
So Capital One says it's going to be notifying individuals who have been affected by this breach, but they say if you recently applied for a credit card, you should take advantage of the free credit monitoring offered by the company and check it annually. They also say that you should consider placing a credit freeze on your account if that happened. That, of course, makes it harder for someone to open a new account in your name. Don't forget to file your taxes early before a scammer can. That's sort of disturbing information. You know, change your online passwords. Don't use the same password for everything. We've heard a lot of these tips over and over again, but you know,
it just keeps happening.
And one of the troubling aspects of it is Capital One has this vulnerability. They get hacked. If someone opens an account in your name, guess who's liable for that money?
Yes,
you are. Guess who has to file their police report, get their name cleared?
Yeah, it's pretty complicated to sort of unravel that whole picture if you get involved in caught up in a fraud. And we've talked to victims who have told us of the years they've spent fighting, you know, to restore their good name.
Because somebody else was vulnerable, because the credit card company didn't protect the information or got fooled.
So this woman actually, they say from March to July is when she was evidently doing this.
Wow.
So they're lucky she was bragging about it.
Yeah, it always helps.
Yeah, don't brag about it, right?
Yeah, right. That's the only reason?
Anna, thank you very much.